On my way to the range, waiting for my buddy Nick here. I'm sitting at the clam box and I'm switching, getting ready to go to the fishing game club. Um, Waiting for Nick to come down and meet me so we can get the pass and scoot in there and try out the MP22. So I made this little super fancy camera stand because I've been complaining so much I can never make this thing work right and hold it and do everything at once. So dawned on me I'm a retard. I could just make a little paper cup holder and make this thing work. So needless to say, I did that and it seems like it's going to work out just fine. So you're going to get to see something at the range finally. Uh, Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to sign off for now. I'm going to come back in a minute or two. Hopefully, it'll be a minute or two. And we'll be at the range shooting at the Ipswich Fishing Game Club with the new MP 1522, a caliber 22 long rifle. It's an AR platform, completely um, synthetic or polymer base or whatever you could call it. Everything in it except for the actual trigger hammer, um, the receiver, stock, buffer tube, um, the handguard. Everything's all synthetic. The only thing that isn't synthetic is the barrel. And like I said, the trigger mechanisms, the hammer mechanisms, and the inside of the internals there, and the bolt itself, the carrier group. Um, so I'm really excited. The whole thing weighs 5.5 pounds. It's a very awesome beginner entry level platform to the ARs to get yourself used to it. It's also a wicked cheap way to get rounds downrange and shoot something that shoots for real. Um, so I'm really kind of excited. I can't wait because this might be the start of the AR bug. Now, I don't know if these platforms that I have is just a standard receiver and everything, and all you have to do is put a new bolt carrier group and upper, slam a mag in it, and you got yourself a regular AR platform. I don't know. If that's the case, then I'm one lucky young individual, I think. Um, I don't know if that's true or not. I'm going to do a little research, ask around, see if anybody else has done it. I know you guys have done it, let me know. Um, if it where it's the 1522, it's the same base, so you might be able to change the internals and rebuild it and just add have one lower that works everything else. I don't know. Have a kit with a rollout or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. If not, then this is just my practice speed competition steel shooting gun for close range. And then I'll go eventually, probably about a year from now, I move up to a 5.56 or a 2.23 version of it. Um, so we'll go from there and we'll see. You know what I mean? Hopefully, everything I've been seeing says that the gun that I bought is the gun to buy if you're going to do steel shooting, speed shooting competition stuff. The Smith & Wesson M&P is like the badass, the bomb one to do. Um, my main man, fucking Jerry Michalek, he's the fucking guy. He's the king. He's the fucking guru. 70 something years old, and he holds every world record championship there is. You know what I mean? How do you don't get any better than that. So what he says is what goes as far as I'm concerned. If I'm going to start doing competitive shooting, I'm going to start saving up my money. And if that means I have to sell everything I own to buy one M&P 1522, one whatever his handgun is of choice, the Smith & Wesson, because I know that they're his sponsor, so I'm going to assume he shoots a Smith & Wesson, one of those 2000 model fucking competition guns. You know what I mean? I'm going to try it out. I'm going to get what they ask. I'm going to try it. Get myself down to two guns. all by the same manufacturer. Wow. Same manufacturer versus same caliber and ammunition. Whoa, wait a minute. Then, step myself up to a Smith 9 series, the 900 series, like my buddy Nick runs. Double stack or a single stack. 9mm for the IDPAs. You know what I'm saying? All that whole shebang. You know what I mean? I got to go that whole gambit. There's a million gun manufacturers out there. If my buddy Nick, who's a Smith & Wesson guy, turned me into a Smith & Wesson guy, then so be it. I guess that's what happened. If not, if I just like this platform for what I'm doing right now, that's awesome. Super cool. Introductory level. Teaches me some shit. Lets me know some stuff about the AR. How do the mechanisms work. Functionality. I know it's way lighter than the normal one. Whatever. I get that. But that's good. The kind of fun part about it. So, for practice, it's awesome. The muscle memory, it's almost identical. The only thing difference is the amount of kick. So, you know, training versus practice is two different things. Practice is, am I a good shot? Am I consistent? Do I have the same cheek weld? Do I have the same sight alignment? Do I have the same everything every time I get up to the gun and shoot? And can I put $1 million worth of ammunition down the range for pennies on the dollar at 22 caliber? You know, save the big boy dollars, the dollar a bullet shit for in competition, you know? And then, on top of the speed shooting, build one platform that's set up for long distance sniping. Because this AR platform is fucking incredible, I know. Everybody coyote hunts with it. Sometimes those shots are 150 to fucking 300 yards. When you're calling them in and you worked all fucking day and you're sitting out in the woods in the snow and the fucking cold and the fucking shivering. You know what I mean? You call for fucking 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, and then all of a sudden fucking one of them pops his head up way off on the horizon and starts coming in. So you chill out. That doesn't work. Call a little more aggressively. Oh, he starts running over the hill. Then you lay off. Then you go aggressive. Then you lay off. Then you go aggressive. Finally gets in close enough that you think you might be able to shoot him. And you ain't close enough. I'm a 300-yard guy. And I'm saying that because I want to make sure and guarantee when I do the Appleseed competitions, they put me out to 400, maybe 500, 450 is the shingle. I can't remember. When I get the rifleman patch, I know I can do it, but I don't want to have to push it. I don't want to do the sniper thing. I don't want to do a 1.5 miles out and kill. That's not me. I want to be absolutely 100% accurate from 100 yards in, no matter what I'm shooting at any given time, no matter what it's sighted in for, if it's 25 yards, 100 yards, 45 yards, 50 yards, 25 meters, whatever the fuck it is, whatever the platform is, whatever I'm running, I want to pick the gun up, feel comfortable enough with it that I can just pick it up, shoot it, and then adjust accordingly and do what I got to do. If I can't do that, then that tells me that I shouldn't be doing it, or I'm convoluted and I got so many different manufacturers, so many different ammunitions, so many different variations, variables in this equation that, you know, you're consistently, agronomically, muscle memory, everything working well, doing what you're supposed to do. Consistent shooter, but you can't improve on that. It's because you got so much stuff going on in the background. Different manufacturers, different guns, different calibers. Not focusing on anything. So, liquidate. Get rid of all the shit that doesn't make sense. If I'm going to competitively steel shooting, I got to stay in the 22 caliber range. When the Appleseed shoot, I got to stay in the 22 caliber range. So right now the M&P is my gun. Now they're temporarily banned from Appleseed, so that whatever, I don't give a fuck. I'll pick up a fucking Marlin or a Savage or a Ruger or fucking something and make it fucking happen. I'll get my shots. It'll happen. What we're doing is basic. It's learning the most basic skills, refining them to 100% proficiency in the least expensive way possible. That 22 long rifle is the way to go. It's just the way it is. Thousands of rounds for pennies on the dollar. That's how we do it. All right. So, if I can ever be or get to the point where I'm confident enough to say, hey, I'm going to put out a video. When I put this thing on the stand, I'm going to say I'm going to do this, and this is going to happen. Guess what? I'll move up to the next platform. I'll go to the real AR platform. I'll go 5.56 or 2.23, and we will actually shoot some fucking real deal shit. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. So, peace out. Put some rounds down the range. Always keep your muzzle pointed in a safe direction. Peace and hair grease, hippies.